joining us. Today we are going to make no-bake energy balls. This is super easy. It's something you can whip up literally in 10 minutes. So, are you ready, Nicole, for these energy bites? Our hands are washed. I'm actually going to take my rings off because we are going to be getting our hands all in the bowl and making balls. To get ready, I just took a baking sheet and I put wax paper on it. You could use parchment paper. Okay, all right, Nicole, so our first ingredient is going to be oats. We're using quick oats. I like these better. You can use whatever you have. I know when you look at these recipes online, they'll just say oats or rolled oats. You can use the old-fashioned oats. They're just bigger. So I do like using the quick oats because they are smaller. So, all right, Nicole, hold the measure cup.
Gonna put, is this 1 cup?
1 cup.
1 cup of oats.
1 cup of oats.
Then
Okay. And this is just kind of like pour it in. It's okay if it's not precise.
Yeah.
Good morning, Laura. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so then our next ingredient is coconut. So we have unsweetened coconut flakes, 2/3 a cup. You can dump that in.
The whole thing?
Dump the whole thing in. And this is great because if you have really little ones at home, you can have everything pre-measured out for them. Okay, now the next ingredient is going to be flaxseed or ground flaxseed meal. This is a great source of the omega-3 fatty acids. And I personally put this in a lot of things that I bake. I'll scoop it into my pancakes. I'll scoop it into banana breads just to get that extra omega boost, and it is also a source of fiber. All right, so we're going to do a 1/2 cup of this. Jack, don't. Okay. Please don't. This is work. Okay. All right, 1/2 cup.
Yeah.
All right, dump that in.
It tastes really good.
Okay, now the fun part, peanut butter. This is what's going to make your balls stick together and be loaded with protein. I like to use the natural peanut butter because it's more drippy. The only ingredient in natural peanut butter is the peanuts, so the oil will separate. So if you lose regular peanut butter, it tends to have an extra sugar as well. But you use whatever you have. It doesn't matter if it's smooth, if it's creamy. So hold this. We're gonna also do a 1/2 cup, and you do want to get some of the
oil.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Stop commenting, please. Okay. Oh, look at all that drippy peanut butter. If you are allergic to peanuts, you can certainly use sunflower butter, any other kind of butter, wow butter, and you can get all of those right in the aisle where the peanut butter and the jelly are. Let's do a little bit more. Hold it straight for me.
Okay.
Use those muscles.
I don't got muscles.
You have muscles. All right, let's scrape that. Go ahead, use a spoon and scrape that all in there.
Then
We're gonna leave this open because we might need to drip a little bit more for texture. Dump it.
Yeah. Get all in there.
And the other ingredient that's gonna bind this together is going to be honey.
Yeah, honey is really good for your health, kids.
All right, I like to use local honey. And again, I don't have that much. I have to get more from her. She lives right around the corner and makes local honey. All right, we're gonna use 1/3 to start with, and if we need to add more, we can. I like because it's all liquidy, so we're just gonna. Actually, let's just dump it in like this.
Yeah.
Because then it'll be hard to stick to the. We're just gonna start there. Okay.
What about this?
There's nothing in there. That's okay.
We're gonna
All right, so this is messy. The kids will like the messy fun. All right, so let's start mixing this together. You can just get in there and use your hands, Nicole. Go ahead.
Ah!
Yeah, go ahead. Mix it all up good.
It's gonna get all stuck
Now,
in my hand.
when you do this, it's kind of globby with the peanut butter and the honey, but the dry ingredients, you just kind of mix it all together.
It's getting all on my hands.
Okay.
It's gonna get stuck.
What I'm gonna do while she's doing that is add in mini chocolate chips. That is all we had, and that was about a 1/2 cup. This works great with mini chips. Of course, you can use any chips that you have. You can do extra add-ons. If you like cinnamon, you can sprinkle that in. You want to add chopped nuts. That's what's fun about these energy bites. You can totally use your add-ins. So I'm going to help you mix. Okay, here, I'll mix. Keep your hands there.
Can I lick them?
No, we can't lick them until we're all done. Okay. Now, one tip that I will share with you, we're not going to do it now for sense of time, but after you mix this all together, put it in the refrigerator for about a half hour, and that will make it easier to roll the balls. Now, this is dry, so what I'm going to do is add a little bit more peanut butter.
This hurts
Move
my
your hand.
hands.
And more of the drippy. Okay.
Or we could add some water.
And we're gonna add, no, we don't add water because this is dry and no bake. And we're just gonna finish off the honey here. And that'll just get the moisture. Oh, one thing that we didn't add is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick.
It is a lot of good stuff.
Okay, the reason we're adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract is to give it a little extra flavor. Usually when I do these energy balls, I will add a scoop of protein powder. So if you have protein powder at home, you can certainly add a scoop of vanilla or chocolate as well. All right, so let's just, now that makes it a little bit more
Why did
soft.
you wash your hands then come at it again?
Because I wanted to grab the vanilla and I didn't want to get all the things on there. Okay, so what you're gonna do is grab it, okay, and just form little balls. Again, this is not refrigerated, so that's the best we're gonna do. And just form little balls.
I can't run the ball. It's like...
You just gotta squeeze it and you'll get a little ball like that. So depending on how much you have, this might make about, I would say, 14 to 20 balls, depending on how big you make them. And then all you have to do is put them in the refrigerator. I put the whole tray in there for about a half hour or so. It helps bind it.
Is this too big?
It's a little big, but if you want a big one, go for it. Chilling it helps bind it. And then you can just keep it in an airtight, tight container up to a week. But these are so delicious. I've made these very often. They will not last more than a couple days in your house. If you make a big batch, you can freeze them. Put the baking sheet in your freezer so the balls individually get frozen, and then you can put it in a Ziploc bag and you can leave it in your freezer for up to 3 months.
It's okay if they're not a perfect circle.
It's okay if it's not a perfect circle, exactly. She made a big one. I bet she's saving that for herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I do make this, usually, like I said, I was running low on ingredients. Usually I will make a double batch because it's messy to make, but then they're so good. We like to have these for a snack throughout the day, and even sometimes. So these are our energy bites. We're going to keep rolling. Thank you for joining us. And let us know if you are in the kitchen with your family and your kids making these creations. Last week we did the apple donuts. That probably was our favorite that we've done so far.
I had like 4.
She ate them all. So as you do these with your family, come back and share a picture so we can see what your creations are. Next week is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do bug theme snacks out of veggies and different ingredients that we have around the house in honor of Earth Week. Right?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Bye.